Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we did a whole lot more side questing around, but we weren't quite able to complete just about every quest that we picked up. We picked up Dean's Shady Request, The Young Captain's Suffering, and Romantic Notions, which all require us going to areas of Tephra Cave that we haven't quite made it to yet, and I wanted to hold off on that until the actual episode in order to really get a start on those. Anyway, before we move on, I did want to talk to Cheryl. I didn't talk to her during the side quest episode because we can't really finish her side quest to completion yet. Hers is going to be one that kind of takes a little bit of time to complete as we go along with the game, so I figured I'd pick it up now so that we can just collect the side quest objectives as we go on through the game, because that's basically how Cheryl's side quest works. But anyway, there is one other side quest that, well, a couple more side quests that we can accept right now. Namely, I believe the Planned Execution from Sesame and Paula and Narene. The Planned Execution we can't do yet, we're not strong enough for it. And Paula and Narene is a quest we can't quite complete yet because we don't have the required party members in order to do so. So we're just going to hold off on both of those for now. Just know that they exist. But anyway, we're going to focus primarily on completing the 4 quests that we have right now as we head on over to explore Tephra Cave finally. So yeah, let's just skip travel. You know what? Let's just skip travel straight to Magmel Ruins. Might as well just save us some time here. I don't think we need to collect any materials or anything like that. So yeah, let's just head on over to the rear entrance. No, we don't want to go there. We want to go to Magmel Ruins. The rear entrance will take us to the other area, which is not where we need to go forward. Now, if you remember, viewers, the last time we were here in the Magmel Ruins, or Tephra Cave or whatever, we saw a door that was locked, and we couldn't quite get past it. Well, now that we've completed the Mechon attack, we should be able to head on through there just fine because of plot convenience. And you may notice there's actually a couple of side quests for us to accept around here. So let's go ahead and do so. I'm just going to be doing these as we kind of explore. I won't really go out of my way for them, but I just thought I would show these off. Even though they're given by generic Defense Force soldiers, these Tephra Cave side quests are actually named quests, and I believe they count for your Colony 9 reputation, so there we go. This one seems simple enough. Let's see. I am using a guide, by the way, just so you know. I have there's a really good side quest guide available on GameFAQs. Not mine this time. I haven't written a guide for Xenoblade 1. I wrote one for 2, and don't think I'll be doing a guide anytime soon, because that was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Yeah. He also wants us to go and collect 3 pieces of Arachno silks from worker Arachnos in Tephra Cave. We'll be collecting those as we go along. The nice thing about these 2 quests is that even though they're named, which usually means you would have to go back and talk to someone about them, you don't actually have to go back to complete these. But anyway, let's head on in here.
This door, it was closed when we came past before. But it's open now.
Maybe it was programmed to open up in case of Mechon emergency. The way to the Bionis knee is just ahead. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright viewers, quick question. Who do you think would win? The Bionis' knee or Captain Falcon's knee? Place your bets now! No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, we have that little quest over there. I'm just going to go ahead and complete it right now. We might as well. I mean, it's right here. Literally just right here. So we might as well just finish it off. I probably could have even skipped travel to finish it off. But I guess I decided to walk and flap my gums because I'm just that crazy. But anyway, yeah, he's right over here. Right over here. Hello. But yeah, if you speak to this guy, you'll be able to complete the quest. You don't actually have to go back to the other Defense Force soldier. It just ends the quest right there. So that's really nice. Oh, but apparently he has something for us to do. I think these... Are these just generic quests? No, these are not just generic quests. Oh yeah. No, Ryan wouldn't be commenting if it was. I'm not going to read out this dialogue. I'd like to have things progress a little bit quickly. Look for the lost pendant near Vilia Lake and Tephra Cave. Yeah, we'll be sure to look for it when we get there. We haven't gotten there yet, but we will soon. Don't worry. But anyway, I'm just going to skip travel back to Magma Ruins to kind of speed things along. Okay, we're back. And now let's actually go through the new way, since I've kind of been putting it off for a little bit. Now let's see, can I actually make this hop? Nah, it's just barely too tall for us to get over. That's upsetting. Anyway, what do you got to say, Defense Force soldier? Ah, this is the quest I was talking about, where it asks you for kneecap rocks. Oh, but it's just a generic collection quest. I'm not too concerned about it if it's that. Okay, that was just me collecting all of her little quests. So let's head on over through this little doorway.
An ether lamp.
Don't traders use these things as guideposts?
Yeah. We can follow them to the Bionis knee.
Okay. But if armed traders need guideposts, it must be pretty dangerous in here. Let's keep our wits about us.
Definitely.
Alright, moving on. Yeah, there's going to be a few little cutscenes like that as we go along here. I mean, we are starting off our adventure, so I guess it would make sense that there's a lot to talk about there. Ah, here we are in Tephra Cavern, and now I actually want to do something real quick. I want to turn the clock a little bit with our handy-dandy time tuner and set it to nighttime, because there's something very special that we can do around here. Only at night. It has to do with romantic notions of a boy/girl, those quests that we were talking about earlier, so I'll get there when we get there. But first, we have ether deposits. Now, an ether deposit is what I was talking about earlier. They're basically a free source of ether crystals that we can collect as we go about our adventure. Only so much, though, and then they become dull for a short time until they recharge, I think. Yeah, but they go from being nice and pretty and glowing and glittering. Actually, I don't remember if they recharge or not. I forget. But they go from nice and glowing and glittering to lifeless lumps of rock. Or if you're playing the 3DS version, they just look this ugly to begin with, which is something that honestly bothered me a lot. But okay, never mind. We won't worry about that. We'll just head over to this Pillar of Light and collect the Tephra drop for the Romantic Notions quest. I'll complete that quest probably in another side quest episode a little bit later. But anyway, we have a unique monster here, Solid Konev, a few desert crabbles, and the wind vangs, not the wing vangs that Emmy Leader wanted us to kill. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of fighting here. I'll probably just end up speeding it up a little bit because I don't think it's too interesting for us to show this off. And I'll meet you back a little bit later. Do be careful when fighting in this area though, because there's water here that you can't actually fight in. You see how everything's X'd out? Because they're swimming, you can't fight. So in order to get these guys' attention, we can actually use the lure command. It works a lot just like it did in Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
There's no end to
So there we go. I'll take care of these guys, and I'll see you in a minute. Oh, well actually, first off, we got Air Slash. It's another... Oh, bugger. It's another break art, and if you hit from the side, it inflicts the slow status. Okay, well it seems like I've had the misfortune of angering Mr. Konev over there. Never mind, I guess not. Okay, so I took care of the enemies around here. Well, the ones I needed to for the quest, rather. So, let's move along, shall we? Ooh, a kneecap rock. I didn't actually care about that, but that's nice, I guess. All I really care about, honestly, are Shin Geckos, because I need them for Dean's quest, but that's another story. Anyway, I don't think heading up this path actually gets us anywhere. I think we actually want to stay down there, but I wanted to see what was around up here, because there's a collectible, and it wasn't anything useful. Okay, never mind. Let's just drop down, then. We'll eat some fall damage, but that's okay. Anyway, let's see. Nothing really much for us. Ooh! Oh, game! Why you gotta tease me like that? Okay, so these are worker Arachnos. We're higher level than them, but if we weren't, then that little icon they have there indicates that they would react to the sound of us running past them. So if you walk really slowly, aggro enemies won't actually notice you. If you're running though, they will, guaranteed. It's just, at least they would if it weren't for the fact that we're significantly more powerful than they are and wouldn't aggro on us anyway. Oh well.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Nothing like a good fight.
Achievement, bug off. I like it, game. I like it. Boy. Okay, give me just a second. I want to farm those silks off of them for the quest. Actually, you know what? We'll do that later, actually. Let's just head on over here.
What the?
Look at the emblem. They're traders from Colony 6. No wonder it's been so long since the last delivery.
Ryan, their injuries.
They weren't made by no Mechon. It was probably the monsters that live here. Man, that's grim. I don't want to go like this. Not even killed by Mechon, just some monsters in a cave.
They probably had families. Children.
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me. But why'd you say that?
Oh, no reason. Ryan, shouldn't we return them to the Bionis?
Huh? Oh, right. What's born from the Bionis is returned to the Bionis. That's the way of the Homs. That was way harder than I thought it'd be. I'm just about ready to collapse.
Let's take a rest. If the monsters in here killed all these traders, we need to be at our best. I'm wide awake, so I'll take first watch.
Thanks, man. The nap will do me good. Shulk, my turn.
Awake already?
Didn't sleep a wink. Oh, I still feel like I just did one of Vanguard's drills. Hey, why do you think the Mechon attacked? Are we just food to them? Or what? Did we do something wrong? Sort of reminds me of the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis. I wonder if it's anything to do with that.
Well, it's hard to believe that living things are just a source of energy for machines. There has to be another reason.
Mechon killed Fiora.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll never forgive them. I don't care what their reason is.
When it happened, the Monado showed me that Fiora was in danger, but I couldn't save her.
It's not your fault. Just because the Monado showed you some future, that don't mean you could do anything about it. You did great. You fought them off. I couldn't have done that. You know, I've been thinking about it. Why you can use the Monado, I mean. Dixon told me. You're a survivor from the Monado expedition team that went out 14 years ago. There was a blizzard or something, and your mum and dad died. And then Dixon found you and brought you back.
That sounds right. I was pretty young, so I don't really remember anything.
Is that why you do it? Why you're always helping Dixon with his research and trying to figure out the Monado?
Maybe, Part of me does see it as something to remind me of my mum and dad. But mainly, if it really is the sword that the Bionis used to kill the Mechonis, like in the legend, I want to work out its secret. That's the real reason.
I've got it. You were chosen by the Monado.
What? Chosen?
Don't you see? Not even Dunban can handle it. It ain't chance that you can and he can't. I'll take the next watch. You get some rest.
Okay, I'll try. Night, Ryan.
Do you wish to change it?
Huh?
The future. It is every man's desire to change the future. Is that not so? Even if everything has been predestined, will you not oppose it? The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado.
Shulk! Shulk!
Ryan!
Shulk! Shulk! Ryan! What are you playing at? Give us a hand!
And now we've got a surprise fight against a whole ton of worker Arachnos. Oh boy. Well, we can hit them with a whole bunch of AoE effects, so let's just go ahead and do that. By AoE effects, I mean one, and then hope Ryan clues in and uses Boar Swing to annihilate a whole bunch of them. Yeah, that's true, but I also don't want to use one right now, so... Almost got him. There we go. Ooh, well, you know, I tried. Okay, there's only 2 left, so we should be able to just... Oh, it's spam our way to victory, honestly. There we go. And now let's Stream Edge. There we go. Stab him in the side. Maybe go for a Shadow Eye to drop the aggro, and then probably stab it in the back.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
Don't worry about it. It looked like you were having a nightmare.
Really?
The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you. If you can find the true Monado, the future is yours.
The true Monado? Was I dreaming?
What's with you? We'd better get a move on.
It wasn't a dream. Was it a vision? What should I do? I could tell Ryan, but I don't know.
Well, If that ain't half ominous, I don't know what is. But anyway, I've been bad. I've been doing a big bad. Well, two big bads, actually. First off, we've been getting a lot of equipment from doing quests and things like that, and I haven't really been equipping them, so let's fix that first off. Let's see. Is that just another Pistis? Yeah, it's just another Pistis cap. Let's see. That, I think we want to give to Rhine. That's just about all the unique equipment we have. Okay, well, let's give Rhine some crap, because he can use it. Let's see, we're going to give him the front armor to boost his HP by a little bit. Probably give him a... not that. This is one of those essentially nude pieces of gear, and I'm not about that. Yeah, this'll work. Yeah, we can slot that muscle up gem that I had to take off. There we go. And I wonder what we have by way of shoes. Can we give him something slotted? We can. Alright. Oh, all we have is the HP up. Oh yeah, because these two are weapon exclusive, that's why. I guess we can move the strength up gem over here, and we can give Shulk either the attack plus. The attack plus just boosts the damage range of your auto attack damage, so it's pretty good, but you gotta be aware of the fact that it's like range goes above 99 plus the lowest number, it just will cap at 99. You could also give him critical up and increase the chances he has of doing critical damage. Let's just go with this for now. Neither one's very good, but one's what we have more of. Now, I've been doing another bad. I haven't really shown off the other party member that we've had for all this time. So let's start playing as Rhine. That's something I've wanted to do for a little bit now, is actually experiment with more of the characters in the game, since I didn't do that at all in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Anyway, Rhine is the primary aggro tank. You may notice he has significantly more arts available to him than Shulk did. So let's start with using War Swing to hit these wind bangs. Does a lot of damage, also fills up my talent gauge. Really, really handy. Okay. I thought Shulk was borked for a little bit there, but no, we're good. We also have an art I can't show off because we annihilated the enemies. Keck. Alright, let's mess these Arachno up.
This will be a breeze.
So yeah, we have Hammer Beat, which attacks and also increases aggro. And we have Bone Upper, which fills up the talent gauge. Really, really nice. We have Engage, which forces the enemies to target you, essentially. It's an aura, so it only lasts for a certain amount of time, but we can use Aura Burst with it. And we have Guard Shift, which prevents Rhine from moving or attacking, but boosts his defense and allows him to just take a few hits for free, basically. Or well, not free, but pretty darn close to free. So there we go. Some more tanking abilities, essentially. It's really, really nice. Anyway, we need to go up in order to progress with the game. We could go over that way, but as you may tell by the minimap, there's something of import over on this end, which is the Tatty Armor for Mementos of a Lost Son. The first of 4. Awesome. Anyway, over here we have Arachnopods. These are something I'll show off later.
What on Bionis are those?
Monsters' egg sacs, I think. But it looks like there are mechon parts inside as well.
Man, what kind of monsters are they?
Probably some type of Arachno. Rhine, get back! Rhine! No! If that vision comes true, then Rhine, I've got to find him!
Rhine's time at the head of the party was a little bit short-lived, but now we are fighting as Shulk alone. So, yeah. The game's telling you about sound-type monsters, which these egg sacs are. If you run past these egg sacs, they will aggro on you, but instead of actually hurting you or dealing damage, they will instead hatch into Arachno-type enemies. I want to avoid that happening, because trying to fight enemies with Shulk on his own is generally a good way to get yourself killed. I think we can run past them, there we go, and head on over here into slightly more of a big open area.
You things just don't give up, do ya?
Rhine! I've got to hurry. If I can get up there, I should be able to reach him.
Alright, so let's head on over here. There's stuff we can do in Villia Lake here for side quests that I will cover later. Not now, not now. We've got more important things to do, like collecting that leaf mystery. No, but we need to, catch up to Rhine over there. We've got a climbable wall here. There's an icon that will display anytime you're close to something climbable. So that's really, really handy. If you climb onto something that you can climb on, and you're aggroed by certain enemies, I believe, just like in Xenoblade 2, it just instantly de-aggroes every single enemy. Because it wouldn't be fair to you if you got attacked while, hanging on the wall like that. Don't know why you don't de-aggro when you're in the water, but I guess that's a different story. But anyway, let's head on over here and see if we can find out what happened to Rhine in the next episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. See you guys then!